Hi guys, I'm out today, but I'm leaving you very specific directions. And this one slide, will have all the lists in Google Classroom as well. But you should watch this video so you hear the directions. First, you are going to finish the CER notebook page in your notebook. It is assigned seats. You are working quietly, meaning you can whisper or talk to somebody next to you, but you're working quietly to finish that CER page. In Google Classroom, under Lesson 9, there's something called Glossopteris and Mesosaurus CER. This is draft. But it's a picture. It's pictures of all of the boards that were done yesterday. Okay, and I'm actually just going to show you what you can do there. So when you go there and you click on it, you should be able to do this. I'm just going to preview very quickly. Those are the boards. Okay, you should be able to click through, find the one you want. If you don't know which one you want, you might take a few more minutes to pick which one. But if you did one, you're just going to click through and find yours. If you didn't do one, you're going to look through these ones and see which one makes the most sense to you and put it in your notebook. At this point, we're done thinking about it and talking about it. This is a draft. This is our early pre-doing it. Anything else? Hypothesis. You will be graded on that you completed this in your notebook. Okay? You completed a reasonable CER. And you have many examples. So just pick one and go with it and put it in your notebook. Shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes, really. Okay? Then you're going to, when you're done with the notebook page, then you're going to go up to the white desk. There is a packet, and they aren't stapled yet. You can staple them there or at the end of class. It's 7 pages, front and back. There's a lot. Don't freak out. I'm going to talk to you about what you must do, what you should do, and what's an Aspire to do. Okay? Complete the first page of the map. Again, this is the first page of the map. Present day Earth. What do you know about continents and climate? Add any information you know. You may use color if it helps. 5 minutes tops on this. Label the continents you know. Talk about if you know what kind of climate it is. Anything you know about that. Jot that down there and move on. This is just a preview. Like, what do you know before we do any of this? Okay? It's a must do, but do it quickly. It is not. And all of this is graded on effort, not on correctness. Okay? We will go over the answers. So you're going to finish your CER notebook page. You're going to complete the preview map. Then you're going to look through the data charts in the packet and complete the must-do parts of the table on page 2. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Okay? So the next page, it looks like this. Look at the graphs of temperature and precipitation for the 5 climate zones and write about what makes each zone special. These are the 5 climate zones: polar, continental, warm, dry, tropical. These are your must-dos. You're going to look through those graphs, which I'm going to skim through in a minute, and look for temperature and precipitation. Is it more, less, or about the same as all the others? Here are the slides. Right? The line graph is temperature. The bar graph is precipitation. I suggest you flip through them all once for temperature or precipitation. You start with either one. But let's say I'm going to temperature. I'm like, okay, it's got a line like this. Next one has a line like this. I've got polar, continental, warm climate looks like that. Dry climate looks like that. Tropical climate looks like that. Compare them, okay? You can think about it as hotter or colder. There's a hotter climate, there's a colder climate than most, okay? Or is it kind of average? Then you'll do the same for precipitation, okay? Go through and look for precipitation. Here's how much rain and snow. That's what precipitation is. And it's a bar graph. This is the polar climate. This is the continental climate. Warm climate, dry climate, tropical climate, fill in precipitation. That's all you have to do. The seasons, if it comes to you quickly, and you're like, well, what kind of seasons? Do they have a lot of different seasons or just one? Like our climate has lots of different seasons. We have 4, right? So you might want to think about that. If this is like overwhelming or you're kind of behind, skip it. What would I pack as an Aspire to do? Do it after, if you have time. Okay, that would go for. Okay, you should definitely get through the first 3 today. The must-dos and the first 3 things I just went through. Then you're going to color the climate map. I do expect at least part of this to be done. It's a color by number. Okay, here's what I mean. Here's the climate map. Here's what I mean by color by number. You're going to color the different climates different colors. This is a 1. You're going to find all the 1s. This might look familiar to some of you. This area of the world, maybe not. There's a 1 there. There's small ones here. There's a 1 here. Find all the 1s, color them. It does not have to, it shouldn't be super messy so that it's outside the lines, because lines matter. But like completely colored in beautifully, doesn't matter. Okay? Shade it in real quick. Okay? Just to get that color there. It is best to keep these in similar colors. So the tropical climates, tropical climate rainy, tropical climate wet and dry. So I might do 1s. So here's the 2s. So then I'm going to find all the 2s and color them, right? You might start to see a pattern about which ones show up where. That's the idea of this map. Okay, so I might do reds and pinks for 1 and 2, and then when I go to this, I might pick a different color. Maybe you can like press down hard and press down lightly, or you can like dot it and dash it, right? Don't spend a ton of time on beautiful coloring. Even if you want to like quick lines for 1, dots for the other, to separate these 2, that's fine. Okay? Get to as much of that as you can. This is an Aspire to do. It's Grandma's Climate Postcard. You probably aren't going to get to this today if you're spending any decent amount of time on the map. Okay? But this is, you have different postcards there. Basically, the picture came off. So you're going to read this, make a guess about which of climate she's in. We just talked about all those climates, right? You filled out data on them. And draw a picture. This is Aspire to do. It'll be Aspire to do for a while. It's 1 per thing, but don't worry about it. Okay, I am grading these on completion. If you get at least a decent way through the color climate map, maybe halfway, I'll just have to kind of see. But I'm going to give you a 4 out of 5. If you get to everything except the climate map at all, you'll get a 3 out of 5. That includes watching this video. And if you get the climate map completed, that's going to be a 5 out of 5. Okay? Hand in all your work at the end of class, staple it, and turn it in the turning bin. Make sure your name is on it. If you don't staple it, you have to put your name or initial on every page. Okay? Turn it in. I just want to know what you got done during today. That's what I'm looking at. Work hard. Be good. Dojo points for good reports. You should not spend more than 15 minutes on that CER page. Done. Then the map should be 5 minutes, the preview. That leaves you the rest of the time to do the data charts and color by number after watching this video. So it gives you about half class. Okay? Good luck. Have fun.